Hey friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am Christy with Christy's Crafty Cottage. I am so glad you're here, and I'm waiting for some people to pop on. That way I can let you know what we're making. I'm super excited. I love all things birds and bees for spring, and not only spring, but all year round. So we are going to do some DIYs with birds and bees for the CCC playlist. So come on in and join me. Let's wait until we see a couple people. And if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. Hi, Christine. Hi, Dee Dee. Hi, Bethwin. Look how cute these are from the thrift store yesterday. I still have all my stuff in here in the boxes from yesterday that I showed on my live last night. And I haven't done diddly squat in here today. I still need to finish up a couple things, but if anybody, including the replays, have missed the playlist yesterday on, hi Davina, hey Crafty Pete, on Facebook, that was definitely a lot of fun. Loved it. And I made this. I am going to add a little bit of some orange around, especially like in the checks, a couple orange drags, and maybe a couple little orange florals. And then I do have a candlestick for MCI as well to go with this. So be sure to check out the replay if you missed it. It turned out super pretty. And let's put that down here. Okay, so I'm going to get a napkin out to use tonight. Hi, Carolyn. And yellow candlestick for base. Yeah, I got a candlestick, and I'm going to do... Hi, Teresa. I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? I'm going to do a... Finally made it on time for once. I love it. You want to take a little snooze? I wanted to do the checks, the same checks that I did on the sides, and then do it on the candlestick as well. Okay, so a couple things I want to make. The first thing is, well, you know what? Let me pull up my comments over here too, in case I have to turn my phone to make it a little bit more convenient for you guys to see. Let me get that going to make it a little bigger. All right. So how's everybody's day going? I hope everybody's been having a fabulous day and a wonderful Wednesday. I do have a couple things that I want to make, so I do need to get a move on it. Let's see. Let me see. All right. Well, this is weird. Strange, strange, strange. Sorry about that, friends. All right, so anyhow, okay, so we have a couple things that I want to do today. And one of the things is I am going to use a napkin. And I have this little nifty thing right here that I just want to decoupage. Isn't this awesome? This is a piece that I got from a ceramic, you know, one of those DIY things from Michael's. And I got this last spring, or right after spring. So I got it on sale. But I love all things with bees and like honey stuff and sunflowers. So I thought this was really awesome. And I can't wait to, you know, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do on here, if I just wanted to paint it. I do like some kind of like little paint technique. I wasn't 100% sure. So I was thinking about just decoupaging over the whole thing. What do you guys think? Do you think I should do that? Because I do have some really pretty bee napkins. So I could do that. Or I could. Hi, Randy. Hi, Tanya. Been working on my shadow box rant. Oh, that's awesome. I love shadow boxes. They're fun too. Hi, Pauline. You think that's a good idea? All right. So then the question is the napkin. I do have a lot of different napkins with bees, but let me see. All right. So this is a big bag full. As you can see, it's a big old baggie full of bee napkins. And I'm kind of thinking, I mean, I have the sunflowers and bees on it, that one there, but I was kind of leaning more towards, let's see, let me get it. I mean, I could do that and then add some bees on. I do love that, but let me get it. Let me get it. I do love this one too. Save the Bees. I've used that quite a few times in the past. I've had them for a while. There's a certain one actually that I would like to use. Is this it? That is not the one I was... It's not the one, friends. Let me get the one I want. Must be buried. Oh, here it is. Let's see. Is this one the one I want? I mean, I could use this one, which is super pretty, and it has different, like, script, and it's, you know, in French, and it has, like, stamping on it, and all kinds of stuff. And I love the, you know, I just love all the things. Now, this is more of a fall napkin, though, so that's the only problem with it, is that I don't know, because of the whole fall thing, because I think it does actually have a pumpkin, a little pumpkin. Well, I think what I'm going to do is use that one. I think that's what I'm going to do. That might be the best thing. This one's really pretty too, but that's not really going to be like the best for like the whole thing, unless I do that and then add some other stuff on top of it, like from, say, this napkin here. And plus I do have a couple other crafts to do, so I do want it to be kind of quick. Now, I do have some MCI napkins that have bees on them as well. Where did I put that now? Shoot, did I not bring them in? I could have sworn I brought those in. That's so weird. Oh, here they are. I knew I brought them in. Hold on one second. All right. MCI, or Mackenzie Child's napkins here. And I could do some flowers. And then I do have, this one has a bee right there on the back of the frog. So that could be awesome. Number one, accent, highlighted area. Decoupage the, hi, Karen. Hi, Natasha. I'm doing good. How are you? Might be difficult. One, spread the love. Thank you. Thanks, Paula. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, I mean, it's always a hard decision because, you know, I mean, or I could just paint it and do some different stuff like that. I mean, it's just one of those pieces that I've been kind of holding on to, and I hadn't decided exactly what I wanted to do with it, but I could either do this one all across, you know, the whole thing, or I could even, you know, I could do some of the flowers, and then on top of that, like the white parts, let's just say, for example, if I use this one, and I could add in the bees on the white parts. I'll do that. Does that sound like a plan? I think so. Hi, Marilyn. The frog kind. Aren't they awesome? I'm running very low on the frogs. I literally have 2 left. So I have to order more of those. And so they are very... I'm very stingy when it comes to those ones because I only have 2. And it's like, okay, well, what if they were going to charge me like $40 a pack? You know, I can't go and buy that right now. So I have to kind of ration out my bee napkin here. But I did use it last year on a couple of things, and this will be the first time this season that I've used, you know, this particular napkin. So I'm gonna have to definitely get more, which I will for sure. I will definitely get more very, very soon. As a matter of fact, I will, hopefully, if I remember, I can get it after, I can order after this. All right, so I'm going to take the plies off of this one. I might have to use 2 of this one here to kind of go all the way around. So we're going to see. There we go. All right, and then these are 3 ply. So I got to take 2 plies off. And there we go. All right. If you enjoy this live, please go over the other crafters' lives from tonight. Make them watch later. Find somebody. Yes. It's been fantastic tonight. I haven't been able to watch the whole entire thing, but because we have family night and then just, you know, life, everything. So I am going to catch the replay, but pretty excited about, you know, we always have a great lineup, and I just love everyone, you know, super sweet and talented, and, you know, it's just fun. I love it. I do love it. I was kind of silent watching tonight. I was just there stalking, but not talking. Stalking, but not talking. I did a little bit of talking, but, you know, the family's like, on your phone, I see. On your phone. I was like, I have the volume down. Don't worry about it. So even if I was saying hi, who knows if, like, what they were saying back to me or if they were asking me questions. I have no clue because I couldn't even hear them. Coffee's good. Hi, Janice. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Laura. Hey there, friends. All right, so this is my first craft. As you guys know, I always have a couple of things planned. And then I am going to go over to Facebook tonight. Oh, I got my Super Gloss Mod Podge in. I'm pretty excited about using that. And I'm excited about a couple of different crafts that I'm working on too. So, all right. Now, let me break out my little thing here. So my Sweet Row picked me up. She knew I was looking for a big, one of those big wooden turntable Lazy Susans. And so she found me, you know, me one, because I was naming a couple places yesterday when she was here. I was like, oh, you know, I think I might check this place, this place. Well, she ended up finding me one. And I'm super excited because that's going to be perfect for when I'm especially like painting and stuff, and I can just twist it around, and it's, you know, it's just exciting. I cannot wait. I'm going to plan a trip to go see her coming up soon. Go to her house, and then she'll come back here as well, because one day just isn't quite long enough. Hi, Gigi. Hey there, friend. I'll have to watch 3. Yes. Super fun. Okay, so now I did use this napkin on this already. This is one of those heart boxes from Dollar Tree, and you can put little trinkets or whatever in here. And so it's the same. Oh no, that was the black one, but it's the same thing except for instead of the white background, it's the black one. And then I am going to finish my checks around here but I did do that already. And I'm going to add a little bit more of the drag marks. I'm going to add color to it because it's just the white. So, and then I'm going to put a little bird's nest on top. So it's like my little bird box. All right, now I can't say I've ever decoupaged on a surface like this in particular, but we're going to make it work. Now I have decoupaged on rounded items and surfaces, but not this, all that going on. So we'll see how that goes. But first things first, finding the Mod Podge. And here's some. All right. Already getting Mod Podge on me. I need something. First I need paper. Right. Got some paper here. And then I'm going to use my little chip brush here. Oh my. Hopefully I don't get it all inside there. I'm going to try to burn away from the holes. And if that doesn't work, I have like the little nail files and stuff, so I'll get it to work somehow. Somehow, some way. I will get it. All right, so I'm going to do this here. And you know, the bummer part of the napkin that has the frog and stuff, there's only one bee on there. But I can add the other stuff to this as well. All right, so I'm just going over the flowers and all the things and just making sure to press down on everything. That way get all the grooves here. You got all around the flowers, pushing it upwards. I'm sure it'll definitely have plenty of wrinkles and stuff, and that's totally fine. I mean, it's a rounded surface, so that's just bound to happen. Hi, Crystal. Love seeing your name in chats on Wednesdays. Gigi, yes, me too. She had a headache. Oh, who had a headache? Tanya. Didn't Tanya have a migraine today? All right. That's not good if she had a migraine. Migraines suck. All right, so if you guys are just jumping on, I'm using this little ceramic beehive, little DIY beehive from Michaels. They could possibly have them again this year. I'm not too sure, but I did get it on sale after last springtime. I think it was probably around like 10 or something. And then I might have even got it for $5. I'm not too sure. Or maybe I paid 10. I have no clue. Coming around the bend. Coming around the bend. I think it's going to be really pretty. I'm already loving it, and it's only halfway. Just because of how these flowers are going over those flowers, and it's going to be pretty awesome. And I feel like with all like the different thing, you know, like grooves and all that, that you're really not going to be able to see it. Like I feel like the wrinkles aren't going to be too noticeable. Plus I'll do some distressing and stuff too, so I think it'll be good. And then I'll have to use 2 napkins. I'm pretty positive. See now, like up here, how this comes around like this little flap here. You can either cut it off, but what I'm going to do is put Mod Podge on that side and just swoop that on over. I love those bristles. They're so fun. They're fun. They're a blast. All right. And I always pick for my first craft, usually the thing that is going to be like the quickest, that doesn't have too much to it. So just doing the decoupage, and it should be fairly quickly here. I'm just making sure to get it all the way at the bottom. And actually even on the wrinkles, the places that are going to have some wrinkles, I could even add, you know, like the frogs and stuff like that on it, and kind of cover that up if it's bad. I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be too bad, but you never know. Just gotta work with it. So today I haven't been feeling too well, and I just like was so tired and out of it. I couldn't really even like function really today. I feel like, I mean, of course I was functioning, but I was just, I don't know. I was really just tired and out of it, exhausted. My allergies have been killing me today. Dehydrated, you know, all the things. So I feel like I'm going to be knocked out tonight. Once I do go to sleep, I'm going to be out for the count. But yeah, the allergies have been terrible. And then they cut our grass and stuff today. So, you know, that makes all of the pollen even worse, all blown around and on my porch and everything. All right, it's looking really good over here. But then I felt nauseous at one point. I was like, oh my gosh, this is quite a day here. Real fun. I love being sick. But it ended up being okay. I was so tired last night. I mean, I know, like, I have to get my blood work done again and recheck all my levels, which my doctor put the referral in weeks ago, and I forgot to go. So I do have to do that, kind of see where everything is. And I do want to definitely get myself hydrated and all the things. Hi, Marcy. Hi, Julie. How are you guys doing? Yeah, definitely need to get myself together. Like last night, I passed out and I was just really exhausted. I was knocked out. And then I woke up at like 6. Yeah, it was 6 o'clock. And Aria woke me up because she wanted her cuppy. Well, she calls it Baba, but we try to say, you know, it's your cup. It's not Baba. But anyhow, so she wanted that. And then I ended up going back to sleep. And then I had to get up with, you know, to get Bella off to school. And because Nathan, he wakes up at 6 because he has to be at school. Well, his bus comes, but I have to take Bella to school. So I have to get her ready and all that stuff. And then I didn't lay down for a little nap until, what was it, 11 something, I think. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I couldn't really even keep my eyes open. So I took a little nap, but then I had to wake up for a virtual appointment at 1, or well, by 1. So it was like 12:45, and I had to hurry up and do that. And luckily it was virtual, so I could just hop online. And but then I just still throughout the day, I feel like it wasn't necessarily productive, especially all the things I wanted to do. I mean, I took care of some mail and some laundry and different things, but it definitely was not as productive as I would have preferred. All right, so I'm going to cut this excess off that's up here. I got all around here. Now, the holes that are in here for the light to come through, let me see. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. So you're not going to be able to see it as well, but I am going to make sure to get those holes open. But there's a little spot back here. Notice how I put it so that I can kind of keep it as straight as possible. And then it comes up to the top. And then I have this part that I'm going to go ahead and cut off and then do all right here. What are we making tonight? I am making, what time is it there? It is 10:45. So I was late coming on here because I had to go and, after we had family movie night, then I had to get Bella into bed and all the things. And we had a, you know, kind of a late dinner because Bernard had out and he wanted to pick up pizza. So we were just, you know, waiting to do all that in the movie. And, you know, so, you know how it goes. You know. But yeah, I was on, I don't know, what was that, like 20 minutes late or something getting on here? But you got to do what you got to do. That's what happens when you're a mama to young ones too. All right, so I'm going to cut this off here. And I'll be able to use some of this, or I can save this for another craft. And let me pull that apart. Save this for another craft and then use another one. Because I don't know if this necessarily is going to be the size I need. Now, what I'm going to do here is try to, because I don't need all of this in particular, but I do want to have it coming up on this B here as well. So I'm going to, let's see, just kind of dab it into place underneath because I want it all to be covered. There we go. There we go. And there's a little teeny bit of excess right here that needs to come off. Like tiny bit right there. And right here. All right. It's looking good. And then I'll seal this little part down. Okay. Nice. Now I'm making sure that all my edges are down because I'll have to have my napkin come up to, you know, these edges, and I want to make sure none of them is going to lift or anything. Nice. All right, there's a little bit of wrinkling as I was kind of coming around, twisting it around, but to use the most out of the napkin without chopping it up, that's kind of how you have to do it on a rounded surface, especially when this is not only round, but it's wider and then smaller. So it kind of, you have a couple obstacles there, but it is all covered over here, and I will seal it completely. There's just a couple little wrinkles and stuff, but that's totally going to happen. But it looks really awesome. And then I'm just going to finish this spot here. And let me see how this is. Okay, this is going to be great. It's only a little bit. All right, I am going to put this right here. This is pretty nifty. I know exactly what I want to do over here. All right, so this is going to go, it's going to line up to where these checks are going to go around. And that could be the door area, like their little hole to get in. And I will, because it's all the way right here too. So it goes like this, which is perfect. And it's across the bottom. So I'll put enough that it'll cover right there, because right here, for now, the checks stop here, but I want it to come down to cover that. And then it's going to go around there. See how it goes all the way down, and then it'll come across. So then I'll cut the excess off, and there will be a little teeny spot that I have to fill in right excuse me, right there. And then it will be good to go. And then I'm going to put a little door area there, and I could just paint that on, or put like felt, or you know, something there. All right, so let me get my Mod Podge. If Tanya is okay. Nonsense. Chrissy even has a lovely bow on her head. Make one with red. Oh my gosh, you're funny. You notice my bow on here? Yay. It's super duper easy to make for your hair, honestly. And I think your bows are lovely, my friend. I really do. All right, first I'm going to line up my napkin over here where I need it, and then I'll put my Mod Podge for the rest of it. And it comes right down to the bottom, so it works out perfect. I missed that over in the CCC chat. What are you guys talking about with the... That's perfect. It comes right over to the line. I'm going to fold it over, so it'll be a little teeny crease there, just right here. But it's going to... I'm going to do the same thing where I'll put the Mod Podge under, and then I'll cover it. It's not even going to be noticeable. All right, so I'm going to put my Mod Podge up in there. But you have to make sure that your Mod Podge goes underneath of it if you're going to crease it over. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to use a small brush to get up in here. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then it's going to come all the way across the bottom to, let's see. Oh, man. To right here. I can see through it, see where it needs to end. All right, nice. That way, And actually I could trim a teeny bit more off. All right, nice. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody that was hopping on and saying hi. Hi, Connie. 36 eyes, please. Thumbs up. Yes. Thumbs up, friends. We have 37 eyes here. Woo! Me too, but Christy wears it well. Aw. Thank you. Hi, Becky. Congratulations. It is. You know, actually, I got new pictures to post for the house, and my friend just sent me more. She stopped by there today and took some more. Huh? What? Okay. Hold on one second. I mean, you know I'm doing an event right now, right? Hold on one second, friends. Okay, thanks. All right. That was just Hannah. Oh, Hannah. Hannah Banana. I love this. And actually, I'm going to use my little brush to get underneath of this little area here. I hope my hand doesn't stick to it. And now look, I have the smallest little piece right here that I have to fill in. And then my little bee up there. So it's pretty awesome. And then the white spots, I can put the bee and the frog, or, well, I don't think I'm going to put the frog, but I could put the butterfly. That would be nice. Marco Polo. I loved Marco last night. Yeah, she was the best. She's like, now I know why you say you're going to go the other end of the house. My gosh, you got to, you know, run and get out of breath getting over there. I'm like, mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. That is, it takes a minute. It takes a minute, but she is just, wasn't she just too sweet? She truly is the best. All right. Wow. I was trying to piece it for a part that had white. This part has white. It's a white napkin there. And I was trying to put flowers there. It's right there that I actually need to do it. So I need to pay attention to that. And it is pink. And actually all I'm going to do is take this little do I want to do that? I feel like I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, honestly. It's like, just put the daggone thing on there at this point. Let's see how this would be. That there, or Nah, don't like that piece on there. So what it's going to be is this little section right here that has just the different color flowers. I think that'll be the best thing. So I'm just cutting a little piece. Yeah, I think that'll be good. All right. I need to make this a bit smaller. Like that. All right, that's good. And then, since it's a small spot, I'm just going to use my little brush right there. It's like a little puzzle. Just piecing together the little puzzle here. And there we go. Looks good. There's a little teeny piece of pink that I feel like I need to put on here. And let me say it's really a teeny little spot, but I'm going to put the smallest little pink piece right there. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And last but not least, there is a little spot in the checks that I feel like could look a little bit better. So I'm just going to use this little small piece to go over that, just to make that look a little bit better. And it's right at the top of this, you know, curved check thing. All right, there we go. All right. I'm going to go over, well, actually first what I'm going to do is, oh, I have to cover my, I got to cover my bee up here. Let's see. I think I'm going to cover it with the pink flower. Yeah. Pink flower it is. And I'm going to just cover the whole thing, even underneath. Yeah, Ro was my assistant last night. And she was cleaning up as I was going along and everything. It was great. Love that. I was like, I can get used to this assistant thing. I definitely can. But yeah, it was super fun. We had such a great day. And we talked on the phone today and we're like missing each other already. Now the next thing I have to do is get my BB here to visit. But I think that's going to be a little while. Plus she lives way further. She's in Alabama. But her son does live where I used to live in Virginia. And she does plan on going there at some point. So I'm going to, you know, I would drive down and see her there. All right, now I have to be careful because there was a lot of Mod Podge right here, which means if I start bringing it down to kind of take some of that off, then it could pull that right off there. And then meet up with my sweet peep too, which is going to be awesome. And then next year, I want to do still do that craft retreat, and we'll do that in All right, I'm just going to cut this stuff off. We're going to do that in Texas. So anybody that's in Texas or nearby or wants to fly there, you know, all the things like, you know, it'd be awesome to meet up and hang out, craft together. All right. And there we go. Just trying to make sure that I'm not ripping any of this stuff here. I'm just getting a little excess off. So it takes a little bit longer than planned to do this. But, I mean, that's just, you know, I could have, of course, just slopped it on here. But I wanted it to look really good. So I like to take my time, and it's just like kind of like sculpting clay. You know, you got to fit the pieces in. You got to just take your time going around little curves and all the things. All right. I got to get this little piece here. There we go. And that is done. All right, now I do want to put the bee on here, and I want to do a door and all that stuff. But first, I'm just going to put my, now what happened right here? I've messed up my napkin as I was, I don't know what I was doing. There we go. Whew. That was a close one after all that. All right. Here we go. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Thank you. Will you seal that when it's done? Yes, I will. Night Chalk Girl, thank you for just a wonderful craft today. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Thank you so much. All right. I will definitely seal it. First, I'm going to seal all down here. Anything that's kind of, you know, loose on the edges, if it's a little longer, then I push it back first to get my Mod Podge under it, and then I push it back down. All right, and my finger is sticky. Ah, that was a close one again. I do not want to put a hole up in this thing. Oh my gosh, my Mod Podge fell over here. No. Oh my goodness. If you would see this daggone mess, friends. Oh, how did this happen? Oh my gosh. I did not even see this happen at all. I turned my head over and I see all this white, and there's daggone Mod Podge all on my mats. Thankfully, it's on my glue mat. But talk about wasteful. No. I'll have to clean this mess up for a second here, friends. Give me a moment. I can't believe that happened. I didn't even know. It must have been my scissors knocked it down when I put it down next to it, because I did not even notice one bit. But you better believe I'm putting it back up in here. This hasn't happened with Mod Podge spilling over in quite some time. As a matter of fact, it's been well over a year before I even had a page even. My Mod Podge, my really big bottle fell over. Oh my gosh. I was so upset about it, but I was down there. I was on the ground using a spatula and all kinds of stuff to get that thing, like, get it back in there. And I did get most of it up. I mean, it might have been a couple pieces of hair or something and crumbs, but I was making sure to get that Mod Podge back in there. All right, now I do have a little bit of a mess over here. Okay, so before I move on with all that, I need to wipe my hands here. I am going to burn. I need to do the burn technique for these holes. And what I'm going to do is, hi Shay. I know, lovely, right? Where's Rowan? I exactly thought the same thing. Where's my assistant? I mean, come on now. Why couldn't this happen yesterday? Here is the nifty lighter. I'm going to use this one here. And I'm just dipping my brush in the Mod Podge that's on my table here. I'm going to go over those flowers like that. And I like to just put a teeny hole wherever it needs to be burnt. And even if it leaves any kind of burn marks or anything around it, I don't mind at all, because that's just going to give a little bit more kind of, you know, just the aging look. I feel like the burning does give that aging look. And I do plan on putting some, doing some distressing and stuff on here as well. Here's another hole here. Nice. I'm making sure it's going all the way to the edges. See how it's getting those? And there's one right here. There's one here. Oh, well, this one doesn't want to. It must have a lot of Mod Podge right here. That one does not want to burn. So what I'm going to do with that one is, I could take a nail file and get in there, but I'm going to take my small brush and just push it in. All right. So that one is done, but I do want to push that in there just a little bit more. All right. And moving on, let's see where else. Oh no, there's a lot of Mod Podge over this spot. This one is going to be another one that is not going to burn. You would think the glue would go up in flames, but it just does not matter. It doesn't like Mod Podge. All right, so the spot that didn't have the glue burns, you know, burned through, but the rest of it, it was just too much glue, so it wouldn't. But that's totally okay, because I used my little brush. Let's see where else we have, because I know there's definitely still plenty of little holes. And let's see, I'm trying to feel around, see where they are. They're hiding over here. There's one. I found it. Whoop, jeez. Slippery little sucker. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Get a little bit more. Come on. All right. Yeah, this side that has the napkin that's, you know, it's a bit darker because of all the, oh, it's the flowers too. The flowers have holes. All right, well, let's see how we can do with this. I don't know. Okay, that one's good. That one's good. That one has Mod Podge on it. That's totally fine because we make it work. And that actually worked really well. See, even the flowers have the holes. And you'll still see the flowers that are decoupaged on there, which is great. Now, I don't think all of them do have it. This one doesn't feel like it does. I feel like it's just a couple. This one doesn't. I'm just trying to find. All right, this one has holes in it, in this flower. So it doesn't want to cooperate, but that's okay. All right. Let's turn this on. Maybe I could see it a bit better. Yeah, that's better. I should have thought of that sooner. This one has some kind of three-way vent thing. I don't even know what this is up here. I have no clue what those lights are supposed to be. Oh, there's one here. Right here up in the middle. Let's see, where else is it? Is it around it? Guess not. Interesting. Ugh, my hand's getting stuck to it. Yeah, that was strange right there on that one. Don't recall even seeing that at first. And this one is one. And they're not around it. It was just in the middle. There's the three little dots here, the same that was up around there. Where did it go? This one still had more. That was a big one. All right. And where did that go? Right here. All right, three little dashes. My brush is lovely looking. Look how crazy that looks. I need something that's pointier. There we go. Let's see, where else do we got it? Oh, here's another one. It has the three little dashes in it again. And this works. It's just one of those embossing tools. Works pretty well, so I'm just using that to poke it through. because it's a smaller, you know, much smaller space. And then get my brush up in there. This is going to be so pretty when it's dark, and then have those lights shining through. It'll be cute on the porch, kitchen, the bathroom, I mean anywhere. I really like this piece. I just want to make sure that I am not missing any spots. And this piece right here definitely needs to stay up there. All right, let's see. All right, there's another little one here that has the 3 little spaces. All right. Let's see. Where else? Where else, friends? I feel like I got it all. I mean, turning on the light definitely helps. That's for sure. I don't know if there's any more spots. I don't think it is. It's weird that there's not one right here. But it's not. I'm feeling all around. The creases, and I don't feel another one there, so I feel like that is it. And I can't really see underneath to make sure I got them all, but I feel like I did. That's awesome. All right, so now what I'm going to do is Mod Podge to seal it. After, well, let me put my little things on here first. Okay, so this napkin, it has, this is Mackenzie Childs as well. There's a frog. Look how cute. Dragonfly, butterfly, bee. Now, I don't even know if if anything, I could probably fit, I might be able to fit the bee. I mean, I can fit the bee, but let's see if I can fit this butterfly, because the butterfly would be really pretty on there, I feel like. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking the best bet would be right here. Yeah, that fits. Awesome. All right, so I am going to take my 2 plies off, bring it down to 1 ply. All Mackenzie Childs napkins are 3 ply, so you have to take 2 of them off. All right. And there's actually something that I am going to make, another like little bee. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Blanca. Oh, thank you guys. Super sweet. My daughter would love that frog. Wow. Oh. I'm actually going to order some more. I have so much Mod Podge on me. I am going to order some more because I only have 2 of those, you know, well, 3 including this, but I'm about to use half of it right now. So we'll get more. But I am going to use the little butterfly. I made this really amazing MCI piece last year on a live, and I used this napkin for it. It turned out really pretty. It's actually in my, it's been in my dining room ever since I made it. But it has floral boxes, and it's, you know, a piece that you can either put on a shelf or even on the floor, because it's kind of like a taller piece. I actually have it on a spool, like one of those real big spools that I have. All right, now what I'm going to do, because I don't want all the white on here, is I'm going to use my little scissors, and I'm going to take all that white off of here, which doesn't take long at all for a little small thing like this. But I do have a bunch of other Mackenzie Childs napkins, and if anybody is interested, you can send me a message. I do sell napkin bundles, and I pretty much have everything. Every season, every holiday, vintage, floor, I mean, you name it, farmhouse, I have it. And when Ro was here yesterday, she got to go through, and I told her to help herself and pick whatever she wanted out. So she got herself a big old bundle, and because she's given me plenty of napkins and other things, so I'm like, please just take whatever you want. It's not a problem at all. All right, so here's my little bee, and let's get, or not my bee, that's my butterfly. That's my butterfly. It's so cute. I think some molds would be pretty on here too, but since there is parts that are raised up, you know, out, it really wasn't necessary. I would be so sad if I like accidentally cut off a wing or something, especially when there's only one bee to the napkin. I really wish that it was covered. Like, why don't they have more on there on this particular napkin? Why is it only 4 little things you can use? That is a ripoff. Gotta be very careful getting around these little antennas. I do have bee molds, so that's why I was like, should I put bee molds on here? But I decided not to, and then just go the route with this, you know, like a bee napkin. And I am gonna put some bee, like, little bling pieces on there. And then I have these little teeny wooden ones that you can get from Amazon. All right, that's good. And there we go. Nice. I'm gonna get around the little bee body for a second there. All right. And there's the little bee. The butterfly is going to go here because that's pretty much like the biggest spot there is for it. And I definitely had plenty of Mod Podge on my brush after it decided to spill over on me. All right, butterfly here. All right, so it went over one little teeny part of it, went over this hole, just one of the holes there. So I just made sure to there we go. I just made sure to get that off the hole. And since it is wet with Mod Podge, and it's, you know, it's how I like it, everything's good with it, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of diamond dust on the butterfly. I will be putting it on the other stuff as well, but I just wanted to make sure that you know, I'm just careful with it because I don't want it like all inside of this either. So I'm just trying to put like a little bit at a time pretty much. All right. And I was about to dip my brush in there. So that's lovely. You probably shouldn't do that. It's so pretty. I am loving this beehive. Friends, this turned out so daggone cute. I'm still going to do some other things with it. I feel like putting a little crown up here on this bee. And I was going to do some Kills Dark Sealing Wax, but now I don't think I want to do that. I decided against it. I mean, not that it would be bad in any way. I mean, I think it would look fantastic, but at this point I am just going to put the Mod Podge on. And then my bee is going to go in another spot, which I feel like right here is another like pretty good size opening with the white, that's pretty much the only other spot that's big enough. So that's where the bee is going to go. I made a mess of this bottle. It is covered. All right, the bee is going on. And I think that's the perfect spot for it. And then I'm going to gently make sure that that is, let's see, be careful with that lake. Okay. And cover that spot. All right, so let me show you how it looks with, there's the bee. Look how pretty. The butterfly is right there. And now all I'm going to do is put the Mod Podge on the rest of it. And actually over here where, I was going to put the door over here. I wonder if I should. Do you guys think I should use like a black piece of felt or something? Hi, Miriam. Aw. Green tea. Hi, Babs. I love it. Thank you. Can't keep oh, I thought it was going to say, oh, wow, you're sleepy tonight at, what is it, 9:30 or it's 10:30 there. Love it. Yay. I am loving this, but I'm wondering if you remember how I said that you see how the checks are going around like that and then across right there. So I felt like that could be the doorway. But I'm wondering if I should put like a black circle, like felt or paint, and then I could have like some honey like dripping down from it or something. And I do 2 Babs. What did Babs say? I didn't see. Love Beehive, beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thanks, my friend. All right, I sell the napkins for, well, it depends on how many you want. If you do like a regular bundle of the $1 each ones, then it's 15 and $5 for shipping. But no matter how many you get, it's always going to be a flat rate of $5. Because that's the taxes, the shipping, which the shipping usually is for something, and then it's the PayPal fees and stuff. So really, it really is actually for taxes and fees and all that stuff. It is over $5 for shipping and all that, but you know, I didn't want to have too much for shipping, so I need to look into a different shipping thing is what I would like to do. Leave it like that. And okay, awesome. I'll leave it like that. And then I am going to put like little, a couple little embellishments on here. Not too much because I feel like it looks beautiful as is. But I do want to make sure it's nice and sealed. And a little bit here. So guess what I found out? I found out from my stepmom that that's what I was going to do, pirate ship. Thank you, Crafty Pete. Mackenzie Child's $3.25 or $3.50, right? Is that how much you sell yours for? Which one do you sell it for? $3.25 or $3.50 or $3.75? Yeah, I'm gonna do pirate ship. I know a lot of people that do, and I just hadn't, but I really do need to because I feel like I pay a lot for shipping and it's just ridiculous. So I am gonna change over. I mean, I feel like it should be fairly easy enough to do. I think I can handle it. MC depends if they're small or guest napkins. Yeah, I do sell them for less than that, but I probably should raise my prices up. I'm doing it for really cheap. So yeah, but I used to sell them for $1 each, so I was really ripping myself off then. So at least I did raise it up a little. Oh my gosh, I almost spilled it again. It was sticking to my sticky hands. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you what happened. Okay, so I was talking to my dad and stepmom, and luckily that's just Mod Podge coming off my fingers, friends, and not the napkin. thankfully. Ugh. My stepmom's dog, well, their dog felt it. They have what is it called? Um, little hot dogs, the Doxies, and one of them fell down the stairs, little Jasper, and he broke his leg in so many places that he had to get amputated. He had to get his one leg amputated. That is just so sad. I charged 2 and paid $3.25 and $3.50 business cents, right? That's exactly what I charge. $2. And I thought yours were more before. But yeah, I mean, I felt bad, like I felt bad about raising up the price and stuff because they were $1, but I mean, the new people that was ordering them, they didn't know what I charged before, so they really could care less. But I just didn't want people that bought them before to be like, oh, you raised it like, super high. So it only went up $1 because I really didn't think much about it until I was talking to Lisa Lindsay that day. And she's like, honey, you are ripping yourself off. I'm sorry, but you're ripping yourself off. And I was like, yeah, I better go ahead and change that up a little bit. She's funny. She's like, honey, you're ripping yourself off. Do yourself a favor and raise that price. And she thought that I should do at least $2.75, but I felt bad even about that, so I just did $2. I'm just getting little spots that I might have missed anywhere. I feel like I got a pretty good coverage all over. It's looking pretty good. Watch it all afternoon. I went up to $3.25 to $3.50. Oh, for the bigger ones and stuff. I know. It is something that probably should at least raise up a little. But and it also depends where I get it from, because I can get it for cheaper in certain places. So, so I just kind of sell it for whatever I get it for, but that doesn't make sense to sell something and not get a bit of profit from. That doesn't make very much sense either. I don't know. I just always feel bad. All right, that looks fantastic. And I'm going to put some right here up on the top. And I'm trying not to get the very tip of where the head is, because I want to put a little crown there. And I don't want the, that glass stuff there. All right, I got these little teeny crowns from Amazon. They are in my Amazon shop. After this, I will link in my description. I'll link my link tree. And I'm thinking, since it is small, oh my gosh, that is too daggone cute. Oh, I'm thinking either that one. Oh my gosh. I think I'm going to have to go with that one. It is so adorable. Look how cute that little crown is. Aww. All right, there's that one that's a bit flatter, and I think I'm going to go with that. Or there is this one, and I can even take off the very top part as well, but there's that one too. And I feel like the winner is this one. I'm going to use the other one. I'm like, oh, I'm going to use the other one because, you know, I don't want to use that much glue. And then what do you know? I squeeze the trigger like daggone trigger happy. Aw, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. How daggone adorable is that? And then I have a couple little embellishments, little bee embellishments that I'm going to put on. Just a couple little teeny ones here. All right, now I do have like some antique bronze, and I could even paint it with the gold, liquid gold to match this one. That's not sticking. I knew that was going to be a problem. I might have to use some E6000. Right now, I feel like that should be pretty good. And then I do have some of the ones that gold and they have the bling on them, which those are super pretty. I'm thinking I'm going to put one of these on here. And I'm going to put that one up here at the top-ish. All right, well, let's see. I feel like the bee, like this is the front, this is going to be the front of my thing. Right there, where you can see the bee on the side view with the crown. And then you're going to be able to see the bee that I decoupaged and the, there we go. And then the butterfly. So that's the front. So I am going to put this bling right by here. And I'm just going to clear a little spot to glue it. So the house is really coming along really well. I got more pictures today from my friend. They stopped by there and took pictures for me, and plus my builder's agent sent some, whoa, that was hot, yesterday. That is so hot. Oh, so pretty. And then I do have tons of those antique bronze ones. I mean, I'm thinking I could put just a few around and do a little liquid gold, or I could do the little teeny wood ones, which they're adorable too. So I'm not too sure. Yay, I'm so glad you love it. Direct link to Christy's napkins. I would post, but I don't. Sorry, peeps. Oh, all you have to do is message me, friends. Message me. I have like pretty much like every napkin, like every kind of napkin, like farmhouse, vintage, every holiday and season. I mean, I don't have every napkin in the world, obviously, but I have everything for like every, you know, I have every season. Do you guys think I should just do these little bees? I mean, I think they're cute. Or are you thinking the gold? Maybe the gold will be better because that'll really pop. And I feel like that's really classy. And after all, I feel like this is a classy little beehive here, right? So I am going to use just a couple of these. And I get all these from Amazon. They're in my Amazon shop under embellishments. All right. And even like a little bow would be cute on there, or lace. All I'm going to do now is put this back in here because it is a lot of glue. I mean, a lot of diamond dust on here. But anyway, like I was saying earlier, about my little, they're like my little brother and sister pups, you know, my parents' puppies. Well, if you could say some prayers for the little Jasper, because that is so sad that he had to get his leg amputated. It just makes me really sad. So I have to talk more. It was like a really rushy conversation, but I have to talk more about like if he's has a little cart, getting a little wheelchair thing made, or how it's working. But if he is, hopefully he can adjust good to that and all the things. And oh, thank you. You guys are amazing. You gave me the sleepies. Thanks, Miriam. And thank you, Bethwin, my sweet friend, for posting my link for me. Okay, just a little liquid gold. I feel like I could just hold it and just dip it right in. Oh yeah, it looks good. That is perfecto, friends. That is looking fantastic. And last but not least, this little guy. Does my house have a walk-in pantry? No, but we're going to put one. I mean, it does have a pantry, but I don't know how big it is, though. That's the thing. If it's not a walk-in, then we are going to make it a walk-in and just extend it a bit. It depends on like pretty soon, there's like stages when the house is being built. So the outside stuff, all that stuff's good. And then once all that's done, right when they're kind of moving forward with the detail stuff inside, that's when we have to have a meeting with like the builders and the things, and get the all the details in, if we want to add anything, or just last minute changes, all that good stuff. And I'm going to dry these real quick so I can glue them on. I think this turned out so pretty. I love it. It took me a while, I really was trying to not get so many wrinkles, and I think I achieved that. It looks really awesome, so I'm pretty excited about it. And the places that I did have to crease over, I literally made like a little flap in it, and then I put this stuff underneath, the Mod Podge underneath, and then I just pushed it over and put it on the top as well. And I'm gonna put a couple bees around, one right here. And normally what I do is I'll cut off the very top part where you can make a charm, so you can cut off that little loop at the top. But I just leave it. I mean, for now I'm leaving it. Normally I would cut it off. I'm going to leave it for now. All right. And last one right here. Nice. I am loving it. Look how pretty. All right, so got a bee there and a bee here, bee there, a bee everywhere. Doo-doo. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that little crown though. Is that crown not adorable? All right, so what I'm planning on doing is I have to bring this stuff in to my craft room that I'm going to show for my haul on Facebook. So I am going to be on, it'll probably take me like 5-10 minutes. That's amazing. You're an architect. Oh my gosh, I know. I totally forgot about that you are. I knew it. Totally knew it. And then I forgot. But that is awesome. I know they don't boss me around. Remember, I was an architect. Get the CAD drawing files and I can do a sketch for you. Aw, wow. CAD drawing files. I do have like all the numbers and all the things, like the layout and all. So it's like the blueprint. So is the blueprint pretty much what you need? Because it has like the exact like measurements of everything and all the things. But thank you guys so much for being here. I really computer aided draw. Oh, they don't have one for the computer. They didn't give us that. Was that you talking when Crafty Pete was on? Yeah, was it an accent? Because I had my volume down when I had her on. I could only see what she was making. I could not see. I mean, I could not hear. But it probably was because she usually does join her. Which, Bethwin, you can always join me anytime as well. I would love to have you on. We did that one time and it was really pretty fun. It's my May birthday present. May birthday present. Love it. Has scale. The builder should have it. Send in. Let's see. Okay, I'll take a look. And they just use me for entertainment so they can laugh. Oh my gosh. It's too funny. Thank you, Laura. Super sweet. Super duper sweet. Your May birthday present. So early birthday present, right? And happy early birthday. Woo! All right, so I'm going to be on in like 10 minutes on Facebook. So thank you. Boy, I'm thirsty. Okay, I'll see you guys there. I hope I see you guys there, sweet friends. I know it's already almost 12. I don't know if I'll even be able to show all the things. I'll probably have to do it in a two-parter. Because last night I did show all my stuff from the thrift store and Dollar Tree. So if you guys missed that, yeah, 10 minutes, give her 15. This sounds about right. All the things from the thrift store and Dollar Tree. If you guys missed that, I did do that live last night. And tonight I want to show what my sweet Ro had gave me. And, you know, she's moving soon. And plus she's trying to just downsize. And so she gave me tons of stuff. And then she went and bought me stuff. And it's a lot. So I'll try to get it in tonight, all of it. But I don't know. Because I'm thinking about doing, you know, a cute little craft too. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys there in a few. All right. Thanks for joining, friends. Bye.